All I hear is talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. But she be down the ride, oh, I bet that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Everybody clean? Are you crisp? Are you feeling irie today? Let's talk. Yo, I read comments. Trust me, I read comments. I read them on my video. I read them on other creators' videos. And I'm seeing there's a lot of people that are pretty disappointed. They're disappointed with a tentative agreement with what your homeboy, Mr. Renfro, gave y'all. And you're like, oh, we shouldn't have voted. No, we should have just stayed with yes. What kind of bitch shit that is? You part of some force, some union. You understand? You like, well, what did it get us? It got you a small increment. But nothing happens overnight. You didn't just accept. Just because it was forced onto you didn't mean you accepted it. You didn't surrender. Arbitration, it wasn't a choice. It was a trap. That's what it was. But your resistance proved that you're not giving in easily. That's the key. You didn't give in easily. You weren't weak. Real strength was with you fighting back even when they tried to silence you. They didn't break you. They exposed themselves. That's the bottom line. They exposed themselves. The fact that they had to force this deal shows they knew you were never going to accept it willingly. I'm sick of people in the comment section talking tough. Oh yeah, no, tough, we're tough. Then when the time comes, you sit there and you surrender. You roll over like a lapdog. You want the union to fight for you. You won't step into the union, but you want the union to fight for you. But you don't want to be part of the union. See, I go after everybody. I call a spade a spade. I go after management. I go after the bad union. I go after our own workers. I go after myself. This isn't the end. It's the new beginning. Arbitration didn't kill your fight. It just changed the battlefield. You see me? Now you're supposed to organize, you're supposed to mobilize, you're supposed to prepare for the next round. Like Mr. Corey Walton said, it's goddamn time we get angry. Your satty ass, Let me watch it. The man sitting at the top of your union, Renfro, we're gonna fight like hell. It was a slogan. You knew it was a slogan. We knew it was a slogan. You were just hoping he was actually gonna fight like hell. Nah. Hopelessness. Some people are writing, man, it didn't do nothing. It's just, it's hopelessness, right? That's what they want. Anger. That's just fuel. They banked on y'all just giving in, giving up. That's what your local unions did to you. They said, you're dumb because you didn't accept it. You're dumb because you just didn't accept it. Those are the people you do not need fighting for you. They want you to just accept it. Why would you? Who fights and says accept defeat? Who fights and says accept defeat? They are not real fighters. UFC, those guys be banging out there. I'm just going to go into the ring to fight to accept the fact that I'm losing? No, I'm going to go out there and give it my all. Don't let them cash that check. They bank on y'all giving up. Turn your frustration into action. Talk to your coworkers, file your grievances, and hold your own line. You see me? You didn't vote no for nothing. You voted no because you knew that wasn't what you were worth. They were offering you what they thought you were worth. You voted your morals. You said, I will not accept. But now you're there whimpering and crying because you just got it. You didn't accept it. They forced it on you. You know what you need to do now. They forced that contract on you, but they can't force your silence. Every grievance, every time you follow the rules to the book, they call it slow down, right? Every time you stand together, when you were out there a few weeks ago or last week, whatever it was, and you were out there holding your picket, whatever it is, your line, you were still fighting. You were still standing. Right? You realized when you were standing out there, they were like, they put a bunch of stipulations. Well, you can't wear your uniform. You can't do this. You got to be between this hour and that hour. You got to face the wall. You got to sit on a chair. You can't scream to the east. They had a bunch of stipulations. And you know who had those stipulations? It was your own union that told you what you can and can't do when you stood the picket line. Have you ever watched anybody else do that? Have you ever watched any real union do that? No, they gave you a bunch of stipulations. That TA was a slap in your face. Arbitration was a sucker punch. But there's a handful of you still standing. And you know who the handful is? My guy, A to Arbitration, Corey Walton. See, y'all look to him for inspiration because he's the anger that y'all soft asses can't have. He can only lead with so much. But if you sitting in your chair, you eating popcorn, eating bonbons, playing video games, you want that one man to sit there and be the voice and be your anger, but you don't want to do nothing about it? Ha. I'm trying to tell you that y'all still fighting. There's a handful of you still fighting. And your war that you're in right now, it isn't over until y'all accept it to be over. When I say those words, change the culture, somebody said, I hate when people say that. I don't remember whose comment it was, because it just didn't get us anything. We got the same thing anyway. I don't know if that's how they talk, but I just sound like a whimpering person, sound like a soft ass, just soft, just butter, melted butter in a microwave, boiling, just totally mush, just accept it. We got the point, Jay. I get it. Just soft. I don't know. Wait, you gotta give it to. Guess I gotta quit. You quit. You lost. That's it. Perfect people. Never changed anything. It's the stubborn, the pissed off, the ones that refused to quit that make history. You see me? It's the ones that got the loudest voices that make history. Y'all say we should stand like they did back in 1970. You ain't got the fucking willpower to do it. Cause you crying cause he gave you 1.3, 1.4, 1.5. You crying cause of that. Who fault that is? It's not your fault if you voted no. It is your fault if you voted yes. Yes means you accepted what he was putting forth because you felt that was your worth. But if you voted no, come on now. Perfect people don't change anything. They think it's over. They dead wrong. You got two sets of fighters out there. You got a James Henry and you got a Mike Cariff. This ain't over. They want you broken, but you cannot give them what they want. You angry? You sad? Good, you should be. You feel betrayed, like they stabbed you in the back? Damn right you were. You tired of fighting? Too bad. Because the minute you stop, they won. The minute you stop, they won. You've never had to fight for anything before. You came into the post office, you didn't know nothing about a tentative agreement. You ain't know nothing about no arbitration. You ain't know nothing about nothing. You started hearing a Corey on there talking about A to arbitration. Shit, I learned so much from Corey. I learned so much from James. I learned so much from Mike. I learned so much from all these different people. I learned so much from a bunch of carriers. I heard somebody say, I don't know why you guys listen to him. He's not even a carrier anyway. He's a truck driver. Hey, whatever your name is, you troll. You realize that we realize you are more than likely, you're Renfro. Or you Renfro's little girlfriend. Scott, or whatever the hell your name is. You go on every single creator's channel and say, this man gave me the credit. He gave Jay the credit. He said, Jay is one of the main reasons why everybody voted no. 70,000, 60,000 people voted no. He gave me the credit. Well, if you give me the credit, well, thank you. I appreciate it. But you a soft ass anyway. You go on everybody's channel, you complaining and bitching. They could be talking about positive and you still bitching. They could be talking about negative and you still bitching. It's people like that. Whoever you are, whoever channel he's on, I told Saeed to block your punk ass because you a problem. You need to be in management if you're not in management already. This dude a clown. But what can we do, Jay? It was forced on us more than you think. Like I said, grieve everything. I don't say slow down. I say follow the rules. Follow the book. They want efficiency. They want efficiency. Do everything by the book. Talk to your co-workers. You know, the same ones that you can't stand. Get them on your side. The real power isn't up there in DC where that man sits. It's in your own little stations. Get rid of the trash that said you were dumb for voting no. Organize, prepare, get your people together. If your union hall will not offer you any Zoom meetings, make it happen. Make it happen. If you get enough people to bring a motion to the floor, they have to listen to you. If you're okay with accepting the peanuts they gave you, good. But just y'all need to remember who the fuck you are. Who you are. This guy says, oh, Jay's not a carrier. Bitch, my kids are carriers. My sister's a carrier. It means the world to me. I'm a postal worker. I train carriers. Just because I haven't delivered mail, a little bit different. You sound stupid. Remember who you are. You the ones that delivered in the blizzards. -30, -20. I got people out in Iowa delivering in the sandstorms, right? The hurricanes and hell, just to get a piece of mail to somebody. That's what you do. You the one that built this country's backbone. Look up history. They built the roads and the highways specifically for trucks to transport and the horse and buggies to transport our mail from one side of the country to the other side of the country. They built it for the post office. You the ones that voted no when they told you to kneel, right? When they said, bow down, accept this. The man is sitting up top saying, fight like hell, fight like hell. He's the one that initially told you, accept it. You read all the fake memos, the memos that came out, they were fake. Come on, man. Come on. You all read that. You knew it was coming out there. You knew who sold you out. It wasn't JH. I'm speaking to try to inspire you to want more, expect more of yourself. Fight. Not like hell like that dude. Fight to change the culture. That's reality. Change this shit ass culture. And whoever that person is probably somebody that created this shit ass culture. It's people like that that need to go. You need to retire. You like the culture you walk into every day. You like to be complacent where you're at every day. You like the management sitting there talking to you like that every day. You like your coworkers being miserable every day when they get in these braggedy ass trucks, smelling this stinking ass fume, people passing out, people dying. You like this environment that you're in? Well, if you like it, you should retire because everybody else don't. And a handful of you that are left that like this environment, you need to leave because the new generation says we deserve more. And what's wrong with them wanting to deserve more? Because when you started, the wages that you made were suffice. There's nothing wrong with the next generation wanting sufficient pay and work conditions that would be applicable and comparable to what you were doing when you first started. So stop being complacent. Start being more acceptive and receptive. You don't like what I gotta say? Get on social media and you talk to them your way and see what happens. This ain't about, oh, look at Jay. I don't like it whatsoever. Anybody that's met me, I freeze up. I don't like the attention. But what I do like is when I see my people fighting, they took a step. They voted no. They didn't like what they were offered because they felt like they were worth more. The ones that did vote no, even the ones that been here for a long time that voted no said, nah, man, this ain't right. This ain't right for the new people. Those are the ones that are okay with this. You see, the ones that voted yes, you're the minority right now. So shut the fuck up and stop trying to drill your way into the majority and trying to convince people to think like you think. If you think that way, you need to go work up there with Renfro. Go work on management. Go somewhere else. But the new people, the new generation, the new culture says, no, we are better than this. We deserve better than this. I always got this problem saying, hey, you know what? This new generation, they soft, they in there sweating, they crying, blah, 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 blah. You know what? Reality is, it's how times changed. Y'all were in some damn raggedy ass Jeeps back in the day. You got the LOVs next, and then you're up to the FFV, then you got the Metras. Times change. If you stuck in the past, get the fuck out, retire, so you can be behind us. We trying to move forward. We trying to change the culture. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of people sitting there crying because we didn't get what we wanted. We didn't get what we wanted. Nobody that changed anything stayed silent. Nobody that is in history that did anything good stayed silent. They raised their voice, they stepped forward, and they made a damn scene. I'm not saying go and make no damn scene. What I'm saying is they had their voices heard. This is JH. Somebody needed to hear this message, and I'm out.